Namaste, good people. We are here playing a game. Would you like to play a game? Global thermonuclear war? No, but if it was global thermonuclear war, it might not be as well. It'd be quite devastating, but within mind that it might not be the end of humanity. There might be other globes around. At least it wouldn't be quite devastating, because in a Starfield, there are other planets, other places. That is where we are headed. Back into the Starfield. Let's go, baby. Fun game. I'm just loving this game.
I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I'm asking for the sales report.
Understood. Current data shows revenue has decreased 13.7%.
Yeah, so business sucks. Tell me something I don't know, Sticks.
Affirmative. The word nurdle refers to a blob of toothpaste placed on the bristles of the toothbrush.
No, Sticks, I didn't mean to literally tell me. Yeah, forget it. Good talk.
Alright, off we go. Let's get the dashboard set up
I
here.
met a miner from Gazal.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get her either. Not at first. But then I realized she wasn't a miner. She was a gold digger. How did I know? 'Cause all she ever wanted was mine. Get it? Ah, you get it, Sticks. You're laughing under that thing, I can tell.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Alright, so why is this thing not working now? This thing should have enough battery.
Ever get nightmares, Sticks? About the war?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I get what you're saying. You just want to forget, but one's got nothing to do with it.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
No one understands, you stupid piece of tin. That's the problem.
Welcome to Neon Tactical.
What can I get you?
Oh, my watch is running out of battery. And how much do I have on my monitor? Oh, not enough. Okay. So bare metal, speak to Warlord, or kill Warlord. Okay, where is this Warlord guy? Euphorica. Where the flink is Euphorica? Man, with the flankersteins.
How can I? of service, Captain.
God damn it, why did it do that? We can walk all this way back now? Or run all this way back?
Okay, let's settle this once and for all.
You like art?
Diversity or chimera?
You kidding? Chimera all day.
You should see the tag job on the robot at Neon Tactical. It's my best work.
Chimera's nice, but Velocity, that will get you hammered.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity, and you're out cold. By the third chimera, you're
That
floating
Cyclops should
on
be
frickin'
thanking
cloud
me.
nine.
I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's
Yeah,
lucky that's all I
you're
did
right.
after what that
Where
thing
the hell
did
did
to
Micah
my
learn to
crew.
mix a drink like that anyway?
Let's face it, some people are just...
We tried to rob his store and reload our crew. That's when his little toy unloaded on us. Lost some good disciples in that group. If anything, that freak should be paying me. I thought it was pretty clever. If I trashed it, it'd stink for a bit, but he'd get over it. So I took a can of spray paint and put my tag on it. Now, every time that Cyclops opens up that eye, he's gonna see my art on his buddy. Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line. And what makes you think I will? Yeah, it's hard to predict crazy. Never know what he might do. True. Don't want to fight a war on two fronts. I haven't agreed to anything, so I suggest you tell them. Yeah, sure you. Ah.
I passed by the store
Okay,
today, boss.
let's settle this once
Tag's
and
still
for
on
all.
You like art?
Velocity or chimera?
Then you should see
Kidding?
the...
Chimera all day. Why do you think I'm here?
I don't know. Chimera's nice, but
Are you in a gang?
that will get you
Yeah.
hammered.
See, you just...
Euphoric is home?
Down
And by
your third
people.
velocity.
Now I haven't killed.
By the third chimera...
Only
you're
when I
floating
have a
on
knife in
frickin'
my
cloud
hand.
nine. I don't know about you, but that's where I'm at.
That Cyclops. I dressed up his
Yeah,
toy
you're
real.
right.
He's lucky,
Where
that's
the
all.
hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that?
We tried to rob
anyway?
his store. Lost
Let's
some good
face it,
disciples.
some people are just...
I thought it was pretty clever. So I do. Now every time that... Yeah, I do. Yeah, sure you will. Yeah? Don't... Yeah, sure you... Ha! And it's gonna stay that way. If that old Cyclops knows what's good for him.
You try anything. You're dead.
Epside is ours. The strikers are a bunch of bait. Yeah? Tell that cycle. And what makes you... True. Don't want to fight a war on two fronts. Yeah, it's hard to predict crazy. Never know what he might do.
You try anything, you're dead.
I like to spray. Yeah? Tell that Cyclops. And what makes you think I will? And who the hell are you? Except that's why we hit him. Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to be reasonable. Yeah, it's hard to predict. All right. Cyclops is one thing, but I know better than to mess with you. Besides, that Model A shredded my gun arm. I can't aim straight, let alone paint. Here, you give this to that freak and tell him we're even. Yeah, beat it.
What's up?
All right, that worked.
Feed your face to feed your body with charms.
We have everything you want out of neon and more.
Yeah, I know this place stinks. It's a living.
I'd be making a fortune if they'd let us fish for cousin boss. Range of personal treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go.
What was stolen?
James Newell better walk her to death.
Don't try to argue, but I might end up buying enough blend to fill our cargo hold. Come on. If you don't see what you need, I'm sure we can make it.
Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the
Be careful if you're running.
Package food? Check. Neuro amps? Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee... I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake, that man has absolutely... He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our... A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal.
Yeah,
It's just a bunch
okay.
of us getting together to air our grievances and
Yeah.
watch each other's backs. By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money, I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon Security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. Let me know if we can make a deal.
Excuse me. What was that?
Tell everyone you know about our store.
We're fully stocked on supplies today. Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything. Oh my, do I? That's awful. I should be taking better care of my customers. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him. Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do? Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced. Oh, he'll be so upset for me to hear this. James and I used to work on the Chasm Bass line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extraction, just dealt with the leftovers. I was a supervisor on the line, and when the alarm went up that it had been stopped, I investigated. I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts and blind as a bat. The gun got in his eyes, you see. I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, he turned bright red. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Better times. Better times. Please, we have a lot to offer.
Oh, you can go out there. You can go out there, Beetle. You go ahead, Beetle. You go ahead. You go right ahead out there if you need to, Beetle. You go right ahead out there if you need to, Beetlejuice.
Stop by again soon.
I've had enough, Rosa. Sieghart's gone too far this time.
Oh no, this again? James,
If you're looking
you
for
have to let it
supplies,
go.
this is the place. Let it go? Why should I? Every time he pays NSEC, he enables them, Rosa. He's telling them it's okay to blackmail us. Hey there, friend.
Alright, so I gotta return to Rennick.
Got a problem?
Ryujin Industries is looking
First stop, the Astral Lounge. Don't think about it. Let's just go.
I have plenty of supplies for your next Yes, I'm aware of... But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose. So, really... Owen Dexler is head of Neon Security, but he is less... But it's not just him. It's fine in theory. Corruption is I don't want to seem like a defeat. Really? I didn't know that, but I suppose they used to treat me with respect until I started paying the protection. But they have to understand, I could lose my business if I don't pay Dexler's fees. All right.
Sophistication is boring.
You're lost. I have a job to do.
Enjoy one of our testing copies. Another version of you.
I used to be an actor. My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor? Huh. Honest, all right? Not interested.
Having fun?
The music is amazing!
Yeah.
Feeling the music? Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs. Yeah? Okay, cool. Cool. Most people that come up to me just want an autograph or a picture. And after I've been modding all night, it gets really annoying. Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Come on, stay with me here. Oh, so it's my fault. I suppose next you're going to tell me it's okay for fans to start stealing stuff too. My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag. Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay? Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy. Hey there, what's up? Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. There's music out there, you know, if you listen. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling.
Right.
I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibilities always managed to pull me back.
Nice. Don't get hooked.
So
Fair
safe.
enough. Alright, so it's like return to Rennick, it's speak to Dietrich.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Akadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
The following is a public service message to anyone listening or visiting United.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing.
On, huh? Better keep one hand on your cred stick or it might disappear.
Hey there.
Welcome.
Nice.
Please, make
Stylish
yourself
lady.
comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace. Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration. Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through the Astral Lounge. We simply provide a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera. Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather unique items. It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. No problem. Let me know if you change your mind. If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask. I see. I'd be willing to divulge this information for the right price. When clients come to my bar, they expect a certain amount of discretion. Eroding their trust is not something I'm willing to do for free. Because when you work the bar, your clients tend to be more honest than they'd like to be. And besides, information isn't a drink that you can sample. I understand. Let me know if you change your mind. Of course, I recommend our host specialty, the Chimera. It's a unique triple-layer drink that I believe you'll find quite delightful. It consists of mild cold soju on the top, a thin layer of fruit liqueur in the middle, and a strong dark soju at the bottom. The initial mildness of Chimera slowly warms the senses, which rapidly transitions into a sudden burst of sweetness from the fruit liqueur. This sweetness braces the palate for the impact of the much stronger, robust finish. It's a drink of my own design. May all your journeys be safe. If you're planning on using Aurora, we respectfully ask you do so in the members' lounge. I see. Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
I'll just have a beer for now.
I'll have that ready for you shortly.
Thanks, Micah. Looks like you need to relax.
Come in and let your cares melt away for a while. I see. Thank you for your business. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me. He's one of the usual lowlifes you'll find at Madame Savage's. He's also a very fervent admirer of Miss Borealis and her work. It wouldn't surprise me if that admiration extended to her possessions. For fans like him, trinkets and mementos are a way to get closer to the one they admire. Fallen stardust. We have one of the best... Enjoy your drinks. For another Chimera?
Sure. Thanks, Micah. Now keep them coming. It's been a rough day.
If you're in need of some extra relaxation today, perhaps I could introduce
You really going to walk on by? And miss out on the chance to experience Eureka? We have every...
sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty. If you come to talk about bounty hunting, I can answer questions. If you want to pick up a bounty job, go to the local mission board. Be warned though, if you think this work is for making a quick credit, you may not be cut out for it. It takes skill, precision, and a willingness to risk your life. Goodbye.
One thing about Neon I do know, stay away from the edge of the upper platform. It's a long way down.
Why would someone open a mining supplies business?
Welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face.
I give it a few more months before this loser packs it in. Don't be such a...
I'm afraid it is. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day. That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose. You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business, and you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know. Certainly, my friend. Nothing would... Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world. I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers, passing through the Volai system on their prospecting journeys. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. And by God, I've paid the price. I hope handing out those flyers isn't too much trouble.
I'm interested in some of your mining gear, but I'm gonna need a discount.
I'm sorry, my friend, but prices are set in stone. I'm afraid I...
The other day, Sticks, Good work. I hope you made him squirm. Good. I bet that punk shit his pants when you threatened him. Thanks. Sticks is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look brand new. Oh, and here, for your trouble. You know, Sticks, crime in this city gets worse by the day. Vandals, thieves, gangs.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
What don't you understand, Sticks? Crime happens because the people in charge let it happen.
I'm sorry. I did not understand.
Not something I'm interested in. Not something I'm interested in. You ever get nightmares, Sticks? About the war?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I get what you say. You just want to forget.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
No one understands.
Uh-oh. I'm going ASMR here, I forgot.
Catherine Louisiana keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Yeah. Still. Madame Sauvage always gives me that.
Is there a type of weapon conflict won't make?
Move along.
Whoever said it can't rain all the time has never visited Neon.
So you're telling me I have to take my entire load of alcohol? I can't
That's
believe
right.
I'm going to be
Every
out
damn
thousands
crate.
of credits. This could ruin me.
No. Hey, wait. You were there? When those security assholes nabbed me. Please, have a heart. You need to help me.
If I don't deliver these goods, I'm going to lose.
Thank you. Oh, God. I gotta admit, I'm freaking out here. I've lost my job. I've lost my creds, and if I don't square things with Yannick Legrand, I'll lose everything else. Everything. Yannick is expecting a package. A really not so legal package. If you deliver it to him, he'll know I'm loyal. Don't worry, Yannick's loaded. He'll take care of you. Oh man, you must still got space dust between your ears. Yannick Legrand's got the best booze and refreshments outside of the Astral Lounge. And unlike Astral, it's priced for real people, not just corporate heels. And he's the maker of blends, so he's the man. In a kind of punch your face sort of way. I, don't. But you are my last and really only chance. You are a regular lifesaver. You're solid. My crate's on block 02 in Ebside. My authentication code is Alpha 3 Kilo 4. Just tell the manager and she'll key you in. The package is there, everything accounted for. Just take that to Yannick and hopefully this damn nightmare will be over.
Keep it moving. I think I got them. Oh, what do you call them? Corns?
Original. Your boy Neon.
I have some sleep crate units available for rent. Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable. You have the proper authorization code. I might even throw in a thank you. You look like the type that might appreciate it. More of an observation. Not much to do around here, except clean up after people that have partied too hard and drink. Don't get much of a chance to talk to the respectable type. I got it. And authentication is all green. Look for C153. Before you go, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming your account's more flush than my usual clientele. I've got some evicted crates set up to go to the dump. Might be full of weak old Kazambas, or it could have the original Miguel Rafael Bailamos. Only one way to find out. A brilliant piece of art. It celebrates when the colonists first broke ground on Polvo. The vids make it look stunning, all done in charcoal from the embers of their first fire. Well, so the story goes. Nice to be able to use my art history degree for once. Pro tip, when your parents say there ain't no use for a degree, they aren't lying. Great. Unit C203 is now keyed to you. Best of luck.
Queue for a cup of coffee.
Where the fun never stops. In the city that never sleeps.
Sleep crates for rent. I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but someone like you, trust me, you can do better. If you're struggling, sleep crates are the budget accommodation choice of Neon. It's tight, it's got this. If you're in the market for a sleep crate, Back to work, I guess.
Saved at least 10% of the down payment. Yeah, right.
Sleep crates for rent. It's tight, but it's home.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want a piece of that.
Feel like getting zoned on some Aurora? Promise not to judge.
I ain't gonna stand around here all day.
Change your life.
You want the stuff or not?
The strikers are upstairs, so we better be on our best behavior.
good song can play on repeat for hours, and it never gets old.
It's this guy, like, he gives like Mick
Mate,
Jagger
I
vibes.
love her music so much. You a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats, and I love her. Got a track in my head right now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone. Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not in the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly. A fan, mate. I'm way more than that. I've been following her career since her club hopping days. I know every song, every lyric, and every beat. I can probably tell you the number of hairs on her head, if you cared about that sort of thing. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing weird about it. I just vibe with her music on like a cellular level. You understand? In fact, I've made a whole bloody career out of following that woman. Hell, I probably know that bird better than she knows herself. It's the way she makes the colours dance. With most beats, you get these colourful flashes, and the world gets all wavy-like. But Borealis makes the Aurora dance like nothing I've ever seen. Her mods puts out a spectrum of colours that don't even exist. When she hits those high notes, and you're completely zoned, you don't just ride the wave, you steer it. So you get it then? Borealis's mods are an experience. Every note is like a set of hands lifting you up into the zone real gentle-like. And when it peaks, it's like you reached a whole new state of being. Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it. I didn't steal anything. Borealis always says her music belongs to her fans. So I just took what was mine. Nah, I'll just cite the oldest law in the book. Finders, keepers. I'm not giving up this slate. Sure. This song's got me so zoned. Mate, there's no way in this slate. Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her? Damn. I didn't realize this was a work in progress. Really? I didn't think she even knew who I was. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Aurora, it's a
Borealis autograph. If I want chill vibes, I head over to Euphoria. But Borealis works with anything.
Love your fit. It may not work for some, but you wear it like a champ. I'm a free spirit, yo. A wanderer. I go wherever the wave takes me. But if there's two places I vibe with most, it's the bars and the market. Aurora's my mistress, but fashion's my heart, so I'm always checking in on the latest trends. Diosdado's my dad's name, and his dad before him. I used to go by Trey, but when the old man passed, I decided to do him a solid and wear the name without the Nick. Even back on Sol, my ancestors were island people. Voli Alpha being an ocean world, I feel their spirits with me. Think so? I know people say the trends here are manufactured. Just more megacorp, technorati bullshit putting commercials in the sky. But the corps can put up 1,000 billboards and they still won't define what lights up the street. We do. When I was a kid, my parents used to dress me in these old man sweatsuits because it was all we could afford. But even then, my sense of style was always there, deep in the marrow, you know? It got so bad I started cutting up my clothes to make my own. When I finally could afford some new threads, it was like meeting my soulmate in person after a decade of loving her from afar. Peace.
Peace. I love it. This guy's the best.
Astra Lounge, Euphorica, blah blah blah. This place is where it's at.
I really need to stop hanging out in abs. Hey, get away from me.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Xeno. You should forget how bad you stink. Ugh. How many velocities did I have?
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it? Yeah, back in the day, you would never. Ugh. Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is. We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us. I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined. So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers. Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship. You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
No customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have 2 simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon? Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Epside. I like you already. So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick? Do you want information? Go read it. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage.
Nah.
That's how things work in my place. It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation. Of course, of course. Anything for my special new customer.
Ooh, Solomon's Reserve. I don't even know what that is, but...
I wasn't doing anything.
I'm zoned out of my mind right now.
Who's this?
Someone says they might want to join. Take it easy.
That's mine. Give it back.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow.
Someone says they might want to join.
Rude.
This place is like my second home.
We shouldn't be doing that.
I hope you aren't here to cause any trouble.
Stop running if you know what's good for you.
Okay, so it's not really as good as I thought it was going to be.
Someone says they might want to join.
You good?
Don't mess with the strikers. What? What are you looking at? This is striker turf. See you later.
Strikers look out for one another, right?
Hatchet. For real, eh? You just don't answer? Yeah, Hatchet, man. Fucking James and Crankler's.
Strikers may be battered, but we ain't beaten yet.
Warriors.
You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested? There was a time when we were the only ones that kept those psychos in line, but I'll get to that. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do. Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers? Very useful. I like it. Done anything special? Something that might impress us? Right. So you're one of those stargazers. Sure, they visit here all the time. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware. Sensible. But I have a funny feeling about you. There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
Don't break a leg. because it's an audition. Whatever.
Do what it takes to survive. You're no use to anyone dead.
You pull this off, and I'll be your #1 fan.
If the Disciples spot you, they're gonna attack straight away.
I can't believe you're actually going to do this.
There's no shame if you just walk away and go back to your pretty little life.
All right, let's go.
You don't have places like this in Aquila, that's for sure.
Clover over at Kelcorp, she's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
They're just kids
Don't
having
kid
fun,
yourself, Rosa.
James.
We're fully stocked and ready to sell. Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea.
All right.
Might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me. Watch your back out there. I've had enough, Rosa. Sieghart's gone too far this time.
Oh no. How can I help you today? Have
Let
a good day.
Oh, why should I?
Oh, Legrand.
Don't know
All
why
right,
Benjamin
freaking
Bain
perfect.
didn't just name the city after himself.
Paradiso. All this time we thought he was.
Yeah? You need something? If you're here for blend, I just had a new batch come in last night.
I think he finally ran out of credits.
No wonder you're stocking up.
Huh, okay, suit yourself. Look, I don't have time for... As soon as word gets out. Oh, yeah, right. You're with Nesher. I see the family resemblance. You're practically twins. I know he got pinched. So if you are some undercover neon security goon here to shake me down, beat it. Yannick's no one's mark. Oh, really? Huh. Fascinating. So Nesher came through. Might be he's less crappy than I gave him credit. Who am I kidding? He's a bottom feeder. But when all the good fish get gobbled up by corporations, sickly minnows are all that's left. Take the creds. I am known far and wide for my generosity. Ask anyone. Yes. He is loyal. Loyalty will be rewarded. You look like talent. Serious talent. And no one knows you. Yes. You are looking at the one and only maker of Yannick's blend. It's potent. It's good. And as a jackhammer of a kick. The kick is the problem. But you may be a solution. I'm thinking a new, cleaner, smarter operation. With you working for me. Ah, and smart. I like you. Blend needs Aurora, yes? And Aurora is totally illegal outside of the Astro Lounge. And really, really illegal off-world. If the Rangers catch you with Aurora on a ship, oh boy, it's a long time in the clink. And if the great Benjamin Bayou finds out you're selling it on the streets, even bigger trouble. But so far, I have outsmarted them all. And together, we can keep making loads of credits and making a fool of the great man Bayou at the same time. This man thinks he owns Neon, the only player on the board. But he is too good to look in the gutters where the real people live. So Yannick can carve out his own kingdom and screw Bayou. Now you do. So I have a proposal, yes? Nesher's worthless to me now. Loyal, yes. But he'll be watched from now on. Useless. And my other employee, Felix Sadler, makes Nesher look like a genius. I think it is time Felix Sadler takes a vacation. Permanent. Off-world. Or maybe he tragically falls into the ocean, I don't care which. But you deal with him. And you become very valuable to Yannick. Felix. Felix is a mess. Samples too much of his own wares, understand? He's been getting worse, and the danger to the whole operation. Best if he just goes away. This is the start of something beautiful. Felix sacks up in some dingy warehouse in Ebside. You will find him there.
I keep forgetting. Not everyone has a family like mine.
Give Felix my regards. No, are you crazy? I've got a... Blend is... What are you? But if you must know... Sorry? Sure you don't want some extra blend for the road?
That's what you get. Blend liquors. Or La Grande liquors.
Blend is the best. Come on.
Be like this guy. Drink blend.
Huh?
What? Disciples slain. Alright, so I need to do this.
I could sell it, but I think I want to keep it.
There's a full line of equipment and
His Majesty decided to come down.
packaged food.
If you're wondering what that smell is,
It's looking for the young. If we don't have it, we can get it. And if we can't get it, we'll go
Careless son.
Oh, maybe this is supposed to go to Seagar.
Time to recklessly spend our pay. Right, boss?
Well, hello there. Let me know. Business could always be better. I'll take that. Come back soon. We have plenty of inventory in stock.
Sophistication and space. The perfect marriage. You're in Stroud, I feel incredible.
You wanna see how short my temper is?
You fought hard to get to where you are. Around here.
The Emporium?
So, why did you
All right,
drag me in here?
Welcome to the Emporium.
Something nice for your.
Are you sure you're in the right place?
Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
I cater to the high-end client. Affluent?
She has expensive tastes.
There's expensive, and then there's the Emporium. This place is in a class all by itself.
I take it from your tone I've made an error in judgment. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance.
In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods. The Seoka Syndicate, of course. I'm surprised you haven't run into any of them. They're a group of organized criminals who use threats and violence to push their own agenda. And honest people like me tend to suffer the consequences. They're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who runs the syndicate. Could be anyone. Ah, yes, the authorities. Neon Security. Corrupt, bumbling idiots who couldn't solve a crime if it occurred right in front of their faces. Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with? Oh, well. Oh my goodness, that's such a... Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. No one knows. Seoka are sleek, well-dressed mobsters. They aren't low-life gang members. Why they choose to hang out at a run-down little convenience store like that is beyond me. Probably not. Seoka tend to hang out in small groups. Good for them, but for us. Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of the situation. Good luck. I believe he's a newer member of Seoka. They pulled him up out of one of the street gangs that crawl through our sewers. If you're wondering how I know about that, he boasts about it every time he comes in here. He's quite a large gentleman. I believe you can find him roaming the street somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. Look, if he somehow disappeared, you'd be doing everyone in Neon a favor. No one would miss him, no one would care. Oh, I carry all sorts of unique items from across the settlement. I'm not one to boast, but my shop won me my position as Administrator Bayou's personal decorator. His penthouse is my pièce de résistance. Before I forget, I also pay top credits to travelers that bring me unique baubles and trinkets, so keep your eyes open as you explore the space ways. Oh yes, absolutely. Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't pay right now, but I'll spot you next time, okay?
Do I look like an idiot? Tell me, do I have a sign that says idiot taped to my...
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Yeah, Owen told me not to worry about it.
Well, there you go. Business as usual.
another shift.
Ever look in the mirror and wish you could see? So go out, have your fun, live your best life.
Thought a call someone's power kept going out. Know what it was? A heat leech as long as my leg. Yuck.
We also sell a full range of personal products.
Hey, while we're here, let's drop into Madame Savage's place. I want to try some velocity.
Got the shakes, huh?
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Is it that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like a week. My whole body feels like it's...
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. All right. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
You know, rat me out to anyone, right?
You kidding? No one cares if you're addicted to the stuff. Hell.
Oh. Well, that's quite unusual. But you're welcome here just the same. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies. Every day is a busy day here, but that isn't why I'm low on supplies. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic. There is, actually, but it requires outside assistance. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volii system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know. That would be amazingly helpful. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supply. Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Administrator Bayou doesn't like people that rock the boat, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside. I wouldn't mind a bit of extra traffic as long as the supplies allow for it. A few extra credits never. Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People who have been using for, say, 2 years or less, I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives, and I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed. Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings. This is all I have right now. Maybe we both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City. Spent a heck of a lot of hours working together. Abby and I got along exceptionally well. Don't get me wrong, we're just friends, of course. She's young enough to be my daughter. I almost felt bad leaving her behind when I was hired to work for Reliant in Neon, but I knew she'd do well wherever she ended up. Reached out to her a few months ago when I ran into trouble here, and she's been helping me ever since. All right. You seem in perfect health to me, but a little rest and relaxation might help if you're feeling off. If you need help, remember Reliant.
messenger here. Yeah, well then change the message.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our stick. Crates are reputable.
Can I help you? You lost, kiddo? Sounds like something a thief would say. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble. Of course, something happened. Ain't that always the case? Let's just say those hopes died a long time ago, and there ain't no reviving them. We'll see about that. Never heard of them. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all day? How am I supposed to know where? You're just annoying enough. That doesn't mean... No, that's okay. I think I got it. You just won't give up, will you? Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time? Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4 or somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him? I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed. You're every bit a thug that Headlock is. I'm done talking with you. You have your info, and I have a shop to run, so either beat it or buy something.
My partner's had a nasty cold, so I've just been taking care of them for the time being.
Come again.
Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
better have credits to spend. You lost, kiddo? Sounds like something I had some hot these days. Course something happened. Let's just say we'll see about that.
Nothing like this city. Bright lights.
Never heard of him. How am I supposed? I'd like to tell you. Yeah, I hope so. You just won't give up, will you? Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time? He's a customer. You're not here to interrogate me, so let's get back on track. Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4, somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him? I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed. That's one way to punish him. You'll just bore him to death. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to get back to. If you aren't gonna buy anything, you better run along. Mostly tied up in those good-for-nothing gangs. Those disciples and strikers always fighting over who gets to run the place, and not giving a damn over whose lives they ruin. Solomon thought a small convenience store with cheaper prices would make a killing. Of course, the only killing made was when he got himself shot in a robbery. Now it's just me running this place, so you can see why I'm not a huge fan of strangers in my shop. I may not be on the main strip, but I make enough to keep me afloat. Lucky for me, my regulars are a devoted crew. Check it out. See you around.
My partner and I have talked about
Okay, sounds good.
great.
Neon security is like one level of dirt above the mud on the ocean floor.
Never met the boss. Does this operation even have a boss?
If you're not here to do business, you best leave before we get pissed off. And who do we have here? You here for business, or to get your head caved in? Is that so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. I'm with the Sioka now. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate, and that won't end well for you. Oh yeah? Those are big words coming from a nobody. So go on, hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and his shitty little store alone. They realized I'm an asset, of course. I'm one of their best guys. I'm tough, dependable, and I make a lot of money for the syndicate. Go on, enlighten me. But don't waste my time. That would be scary if... Looking over your shoulder and... Sure. There may be some better uses of my time. Looking over your shoulder in neon can get old. It kills me to say this, but I see your point. Fine. We won't go around to the Emporium any longer. Whatever. Next time, I might not be so nice.
No funny business. Back off.
Tevin won't have to worry about us anymore.
I'm watching
Pains
you.
me to say that.
You try anything, you're dead.
Time to ask for some more protection money.
I gotta ask for a bigger cut next time. No funny business.
I'm watching you.
What?
The rarefied air above the sky.
First stop, the Astro Lounge. Don't think about it. Let's just go.
What's up?
I appreciate your help with this matter, but please, don't Oh my. Now that is a true relief. I thought I would never be rid of him. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad you came along when you did. Thank you for your help. It was good to have you in my shop. Farewell.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't pay right now, but I'll spot you next time. Okay?
Do I look like an idiot? Tell me, do I have a...
Stay out of trouble.
Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation.
Here to purchase some mining goods? I am confident that the flyers will help.
Ah, thank you so much, Thank you for taking the time.
Farewell, my friend. And tell everyone we have plenty of mining supplies in stock.
Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
But here at Reliant Medical. Here on Neon. Ever look in the mirror and wish you could see another version of you?
Not sure if those Varun sell it in space.
Don't make my job any harder. Don't go causing trouble. Hopefully we'll see some action soon.
Welcome to the Trade Tower. I hope you're having a great day.
You and me both.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
One thing about Neon I do know, stay away from the edge of the upper platform. It's a long way down.
Hey, you wanna dance? Hi, having fun?
Say, kid, how'd you like to hitch your wagon to a celebrity star? Hmm? That's right. The Mickey Caviar is in the market for a job, and you look like someone who could use a great ship's cook. What do you say? Oh, you're breaking my heart. Ah, people these days. I'm a food critic. I had a widely renowned column in the New Atlantean called Mickey Caviar's Taste of Space. Ring a bell? No? Well, there's no accounting for taste. I'm retiring the column anyway. Bummer. Who knew cooking was such an unmarketable skill? Maybe I could help out somewhere else. I got plenty of other skills, and I'm not afraid to use them. Well, I'm hard to kill, I'll tell you that much. I'm all right in the wilderness, too. Due to some unfortunate circumstances, I've had to get good at roughing it. I throw an all right punch, too. You gotta know how to do that to make it long in journalism. 'Cause I just quit my old one. That's right, I'm done writing for the New Atlantean. My last location shoot was a total train wreck. I'll be damned if I ever set foot in my editor's office again. Ah, fine. Thanks.
Yeah! This is awesome!
Do you have room for one more on your crew? Oh well, can't blame me for trying.
Excuse me.
You good? Ready to get zoned?
Keep it coming!
All right, go have fun. Let loose. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course. Then what are we waiting for? Let's set you up. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie, the Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it, can you really put a price on pleasure? Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian. Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but I'm betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it. That depends on if you're hungry or thirsty. Ah, a bit of a foodie, are we? I can't say I blame you. We're just as renowned for our cuisine here as we are for our drinks. First, let me tempt you with our melon caviar. Delicate, salty spheres of melon, hydroponically grown in our private aqua garden. And to finish, our lounge special strip, a grilled soy-based steak served with a steaming side of chipped potatoes. It's delicious. Anything there sound appetizing, or are you looking for something else? All right, well, I've got a couple of specialties of the house you might be interested in. First, there's our best seller, Sangria Astral, which is a curiously refreshing, fruit-infused red wine served in a commemorative bottle. But if your palate is a bit more refined, we have our Bayou Private Reserve, a painstakingly distilled cognac stored in the purest Arcturan crystal. That enough? Or are you hungry as well? Of course, of course. Of course, take your time. Enjoy the lounge.
Yes. Hey.
Okay. Hello.
Music is amazing!
Nothing like some old bull rock in Cape Gadget.
I'm a little stoned right now. So, let's take it slow, okay? Hope you're enjoying the music at the lounge. See you, I feel like I know you. A fan, really. Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time. Yeah, it's not all bad. Love can be toxic, or it can be beautiful. Sometimes, people just confuse the two. But, sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes, it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me. Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. I'm almost glad it was taken by a fan instead of a competitor. Would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating into the center of existence. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections, but eventually I'll give it a spin in the Astral Lounge. Thanks again for finding that thing. Next time, I'll try and keep an eye on it. Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. I'm almost glad it was taken by a fan instead of a competitor. Would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating into the center of existence. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections, but eventually I'll give it a spin in the Astral Lounge. Thanks again for finding that thing. Next time, I'll try and keep an eye on it. Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. I'm almost glad it was taken by a fan instead of a competitor. Would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating into the center of existence. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections, but eventually I'll give it a spin in the Astral Lounge. Thanks again for finding that thing. Next time, I'll try and keep an eye on it. Hope you enjoy the show.
Oh, look who's got a Laredo gun. Welcome to civilization, cowboy. You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted into space dust.
Yes?
What's so important that you need to interrupt my busy schedule? Not that it's any of your business, but yes. I'm the administrator of Neon. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite? One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. I love that one. I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the major majority stakeholder. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind, I'm confident you'll discover the answer to your question. We're done here.
Mine! Give it back.
You're making things harder for yourself. Security! Stop immediately! Hey, not so fast! Are you trying to get your ass kicked? Hand it over! You caught me in a good mood, but try that again. People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake.
don't see what the big deal is. It's all legal.
Just so
Oh,
you
I
know,
don't see what the big
your
deal
mother has
is.
missed you.
It's all legal.
Like a lot.
Oh, I don't see what the big deal is. It's all legal.
Well, hello. Didn't expect to see you here. I'm glad at least one of us is having a good time. Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And, well, everyone's heard about the Astro Lounge. We're just here for the cocktails.
We are?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that. Figures. Oh, dear Lord. So, let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie.
I've got lifetime's worth of books and videos to occupy me, so don't worry about me. Well, didn't expect to see you here. Dear Lord, this is so awkward. Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a
And, well... We're just here for the cocktails.
We are?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. Well, you're all grown up, able to make your own decisions. So, let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie.
The money you
Oh, I
sent
don't
home,
see what the big deal
well,
is. It's all
it
legal.
means a lot. To both of us. Well, didn't expect to see you here. Yeah? Your mother found a deal. And, well... And the actual establishment, well, you gotta admit, it's fancy.
I feel like we're in a movie. Oh, wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good. Figures. So,
Oh, I do think that...
I figured it would be years until I saw you again. And
Oh, I
here you
don't see
are.
what the big deal is. It's all legal.
Well, didn't expect to see you here. I'm glad at least one of us is having a good time. Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And, well, everyone's heard about the Astro Lounge. We're just here for the cocktails.
We are?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that. Figures. Oh, dear Lord. So, Let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie. Oh, I don't see what the big deal is.
I haven't felt so guilty since I was a kid.
This Aurora stuff, it's blowing my mind.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be
Quit staring.
so many facilities abandoned after the colony war? Now pirates use them as forward operating bases all over the settled systems.
After an astounding 10th year without a single reported accident.
Premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time.
Enjoy one of our distinct coffees. Incredible and exclusive. You fought hard to get to where you are. We have everything you need for all your needs.
Come on in, please. Have a good look around. If you don't see what you need, we can. But I still don't see why I should join the Merchants Alliance when my business is at stake. You think I'm okay with it? I would like... But what power do we... All right. I have plenty of supplies for your next expedition in stock. We can, but Easy for him to say. He doesn't have my debts. If I don't pay Dexler, I might lose my inventory. And if I lose my inventory, I'll lose my store. And why is that? Rosa said that? I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was a different time. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon security on an empty stomach.
Hey there, Germany. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology.
Don't you have something better to do?
Packaged food?
If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rose.
Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was... talk to him? I reckon I should have. This whole time I've been so angry at Siegert for making those payments. I never bothered to ask him why.
What did I tell you? You assume the worst in people and you'll make it so.
I knew when I told you so was coming, but I guess I deserve it. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
They're just kids having fun, James.
Don't kid yourself, Rosa. Aurora isn't fun. It's a poison, and it needs to be taken off the streets.
James, please. It's not just the Aurora. It's Administrator Bayou. As long as he's in charge, this city will just get worse and worse. Now, Jay, it'll be so nice to have Dietrich at the Merchants Alliance. That would be lovely.
To be honest, I can't believe it's already been that long.
Thank you for stopping by.
Hey there, friend. Need something? Duels Goods has a full line of equipment and
These streets are ours! Stop moving!
My eyes! My eyes! Screw off already!
Fight's already over. You just don't know it yet.
Shit! I didn't join up.
Ah!
Leave no witness!
Can't move. Man up already.
You were awesome! Did you see yourself? Those Seoka Syndicate freaks had no chance! Yannick came through! That asshole risked...
Freeze! Neon security! Ah, why do I always get the dumb ones? Neon security, stand down and you need to line.
You wanna kill me?
Let's make this quick! Got another one!
We will deal with them later.
Let's do this!
Well, you're not gonna bother us anymore.
You were awesome! Did you see yourself? Those Seoka Syndicate freaks had no chance! Yannick came through! That asshole rescued his boy! Tell him I won't forget, we are tight! Like I have any goddamn idea. But they'll regret messing with Yannick, yeah? What? Yannick's firing me? That's what this is? Off-world? Just pack up and go? No, that can't be right. I mean, Yannick screwed without me. We had big plans. Big! Tell you what. Screw Yannick. I hope the Syndicate string him up and execute the bastard. And screw you too. Yeah. Oh, I feel so honored to know you and how you're saving me from my own damn life. You expect me to just... I mean, after what you did to all the... All right! Sheesh. I'm leaving. Tell Yannick I'll miss him. Or maybe not.
half of our merchandise, she'd give me a promotion.
Private sector.
I can't eat anything besides Red Harvest products. Everything else tastes a little funny.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
That's wild. How did it go? It was pretty fun. I usually get nauseous when I see exorcisms. We held it together.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, I just might have a good day.
Hey there, friend. What you like to know? So come on in to the brand.
Hey there.
Here for some blend? Can't blame you. Best little systems.
No, not today. Just picking up some beers.
Oh. Well, suit yourself. Your loss.
Take it easy.
You're not from INSEC, are you? You deal with Felix yet? I'm sure it was a great pleasure. Not happily. Not many options. He does not hold up a candle to you. Shit. Shit! No, I do not. But I will find out. In Ebside, that's the only flavor of job we have. So, now, new business plan. Where I am the boss and you're my capable and well-rewarded underling, yeah? Yannick's blend is running low. Soon there will be angry customer, and that's bad for business. What we need is Aurora. And there's only one place to get that. Xenofresh Fisheries. Nasher worked there and had a secret contact. Even secret from me, his good friend, who supplied the Aurora. He said he wanted to protect them, that it was safer if no one knew. No matter how I pressed him, he'd clam up. Very frustrating. Maybe. No longer important. So, it is time for you to become a productive member of society and get a job at Xenofresh. And here are some superb and very legitimate credentials. And your new name is Riley Chernyshevsky. Ah, nice to meet you, Riley. So you apply there to work in production. Oh, you know how to make amp, yes? Simple recipe. They expect applicants to know basic chemistry. Use the research station over there and analyze these. I'm sure you'll figure it out from there. So you need to put on your best suit, Riley, and make a good impression. Neshar's contact should be looking for someone like you, so find them. Then we line up more Aurora and profits will flow.
What's up?
You good?
would flow again. And
Thirsty.
Or affliction.
So go out, have your fun, live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready.
Our certified technicians will quickly and painlessly alter your physical makeup. It's time to see yourself through new eyes. Only at Enhance. Look at you. Beautiful, unique, original.
I know your type. The free-wheeling space ace.
That's nothing new. The place is a dump. Yeah? If they want to tear themselves to shreds.
Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion.
Welcome to Xenofresh Fisheries, the pride of New. You've come to the right place. The application kiosk is over. Job candidates with background in chem, I highly advise you to. Xenofresh is the pay is good. We're fortunate. The Free Star Collective has, if you care to sample some yourself, although Aurora. Thank you for visiting Xenofresh Fisheries. Riley, oh God, is that Cherny-Sheetsky? Cherry? I'm so sorry. Miss Gurov would like to interview for the position. She's in the underbelly on the factory floor. She'll be expecting you. I have no response to that. Have a nice day.
If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time. What I don't sell, gets up your trawl.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A and B, D&E, or heaven forbid an MS. But at least then we won't have to worry about me.
Cause any trouble, and I'll drag you straight to locker.
Here on Neon. Our beds are
Why and how it was stolen are all unknown at this time. In a press statement, Galbank acknowledged there was a data breach and reasserted.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest campus.
This better not be a waste of my time. Need something? Well, first of all, the outpost in Neon is hardly anything to be worried about. They have, what, like 4 men covering the entire city? Come on! And even if one of them got, I don't know, suddenly ambitious and put the heat on us, well, there are 2 ways to solve that problem. One way is to leave an unattended cred stick on the counter. The other is to give Sayoka a call. Either way, it's business for us as usual. Now we're getting somewhere. Then here I thought you were just... If you, find anything else, make sure you bring it to me.
Technology Corporation and Settled Systems.
I don't like the look.
Emporium, Neon's premier seller of all things incredible anywhere in the galaxy.
believe Xenofresh charges us in licensing.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gangs.